What does a persistent primary deficit indicate about India's fiscal health? The government is effectively managing its debt. The government's revenue is sufficient to cover its non-interest expenditure. The government is relying heavily on borrowing to fund its operations. The government's interest payments are declining.
The government is relying heavily on borrowing to fund its operations. Explanation: a primary deficit occurs when a government's non-interest expenditure exceeds its revenue. A persistent primary deficit signifies that the government consistently needs to borrow to cover its day-to-day operations, excluding interest payments on existing debt. This indicates unsustainable fiscal practices and a potential buildup of debt. Other options: the government is effectively managing its debt. A primary deficit suggests the opposite. The government is struggling to manage its finances, necessitating borrowing. The government's revenue is sufficient to cover its non-interest expenditure. A primary deficit directly contradicts this. Revenue falls short of non-interest spending. The government's interest payments are declining. The primary deficit focuses solely on non-interest expenditure. Interest payments are irrelevant in determining the existence or implications of a primary deficit.